And I'm joined by Alison Foxall, the Libertarian candidate for State House District 72, this special election. Alison, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Grant. I really appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. And give us a brief background of yourself here on the Suncoast.
Well, I'm a native here. I was born and raised in Sarasota, 1988. I went to school at St. Martha's Catholic School and then graduated to Booker. So I have a unique experience of both private and public schooling. So then I also went to International Academy of Design and Technology, and I got my bachelor's in mass communications with a concentration in graphic design.
So why are you running?
I'm running because I really want libertarian representation in the State House. I think that Republican leadership is not getting the job done. I think it's very divisive in Tallahassee right now between both parties, and I think we need a fresh face, fresh party in the State House.
So what message are you trying to convey to voters as you're meeting them out on the campaign trail?
Generally speaking, freedom. Stop wasteful spending. We have a lot of spending going on that's out of control. You know, we look at corporate welfare, we look at sports subsidies, and I have to ask myself, is that really the job of government? So things like that is resonating with voters here in the district.
But now as a third-party candidate, if you win, how are you going to be able to get your ideas and platform heard in Tallahassee, where you just mentioned it's not much representation?
Mm-hmm. Well, part of the platform resonates a lot with the Democrats, but also part is kind of more of a Republican platform. The Libertarian platform is usually traditionally said that's socially liberal, but economic responsibility and fiscally conservative. Those values we're basically taking from both old parties and mixing them together to create something new and exciting and fresh. So I will be able to bridge the gap on a lot of issues that the Democrats agree on and the Republicans. So I will work with anyone.
So how is your campaign making sure you can reach as many voters as possible before Election Day?
Well, we're going door to door. We've been calling every single day for voters. We have raised the most money in a Libertarian State House campaign ever. I think also we've broken the Libertarian State Senate fundraising records as well. We've basically outfunded ourselves in past history. So,
is there anything else I didn't ask that you want to say?
Three issues that I want to touch on, though, are occupational licensing. I want to see the state flourish. You know, I want to make sure that businesses and professionals can go ahead and just get the government out of the way. We have a big problem with licensing here. We're the most burdensome in Florida. We regulate 325 professions, and it becomes a big problem when we have like military families that move here, relocate, and suddenly they find themselves in a situation where their spouses might work an occupation where they previously did not have any regulation, and now they're spending thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours getting training for something they might have worked for 20 years in another state.
Alison Foxall, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Grant.